Read. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm the Gray Strega, and we are doing the daily collective read for today, Sunday, February 26, 2023. What is coming through with the cards for today? Can I please get the first 5 cards in the 5-card spread? First card we coming out with today is the Star in its reversal. The Star in its reversal. So this is calling attention right now to some circumstances or experiences that you are currently feeling in which you may feel like you cannot be your most authentic expression of self. There's something that may be rising up today that is making you feel this in your own day-to-day life. But I will point out that one of the benefits of experiencing this right now is it gives you the opportunity to really explore what is causing this imbalance and how you can change it. This could feel a little bit different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy right now, bearing in mind that these energies are not based on gender, but what you feel aligned to. For feminine, this could be really embodying this feeling and really trying to work towards moving into your place of authenticity and in reviewing the places you feel you cannot be authentic. While for masculine energy, this could be feeling that you are in some disconnection point with some kind of feminine energy that you feel you cannot, that isn't necessarily allowing themselves to be their most full expression of self, or that is causing some sort of imbalance in this around you. Continuing to get clarity on these points right now. The next card we have coming through with our 5-card spread is, I like this very much because while we are seeing that there is something that is triggering the Star in its reversal, not necessarily feeling like you are being seen or appreciated for your most authentic expression of self, the solution right now is building this deeper sense of appreciation for yourself with this 9 of Cups energy. That you are using this point where you may be feeling there are some areas where you can't be your most authentic expression of self, to really build this deeper sense of gratitude and value about everything that you have and what you are able to really bring to the table. And this is allowing you to do that work with your own consciousness, with your own sense of self-appreciation, as opposed from seeking it from outside sources. So we love these 2 cards in combination. The next card that you have in the 5-card spread for today is, I love this energy. We have the Magician energy. So what we're really saying, and we love to see this process, is while there is something that may be triggering the Star in its reversal, there is a lot of work that's being done right now to work from a place of gratitude to really manifest these changes for yourself. Going inwards as opposed to going outwards to do this moment of self-correction, taking the steps necessary to build your own confidence back, even in the face of any energies that may have you in this moment of feeling these points of self-doubt within your own person. Next card we have coming through with our 5-card spread today is 10 of Cups in its reversal. So one of the things that could be triggering you right now as it relates to those moments of expression or feeling that lack of ability to really express yourself in the most authentic way is there may be something about some future desire or plan that you were holding close to your chest that you really were hoping for. And looking at that right now and really feeling that there is some sadness or anxiety about this future perspective or outcome not coming to fruition. But again, I do like the fact that we see the Magician here along with this, because even as you're dealing with this, you are building this understanding that it is not necessarily an outside situation, that this desired outcome is something that you yourself can shift, even though you may be feeling less than positive about some particular manifestation of how this would come about as it relates to your future circumstances or scenario. The final card for the first 5 is actually 2 cards coming up on our final cards. I love seeing these cards in combination because one of the reasons that we are seeing that some of these desired outcomes are being kind of let go of or released is because you're coming out of a transformation process. These transformation processes can feel very painful, but rest assured you're coming out the other side of them. And the reason for this transformation right now was a sense of need for healing coming through right now with this 3 of Swords in its reversal. This is the healing that is necessary right now, that is allowing for this transformation to happen, that is building you back into your sense of power, even with feeling some of the loss that may have caused some of this heartbreak in the first place around those energies that were not necessarily seeing you in your full authentic expression of self, and having to relinquish some of those manifestations that you were hoping for as it relates to the desired outcome. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, clarification between the Star and its reversal and this Nine of Cups energy. So feeling some places in your life right now that you do not feel, see, or appreciate you in the way that you would desire, but using this as a moment to really kind of build this own appreciation for yourself in kind of counter to that energy that is making you feel like you're unseen or is not expressing their full appreciation for you right now. May I please get one card to clarify? We've got clarification coming here in Judgment in its reversal, which I also like, because this is allowing for a reconsideration point. Something that you had made a decision on, you are now making a new decision on, with the understanding that whatever you chose is one that was not allowing you to be your most full, authentic expression of self. Moving into your power right now, really appreciating your gifts. This is really requiring you to potentially make some different choices than the ones that you've made in the past, but understanding that these altered plans or this new choice that you're making is going to lead you into a place of deeper appreciation of the self. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now between these beautiful cards of the Nine of Cups and the Magician. So really understanding your full gifts, understanding your full potential, and taking the steps necessary to move yourself into the way to manifest what you need for yourself in this moment. May I please get one card to clarify? One card, please. We've got clarification coming here. I love this energy as well, because what we're really seeing here with the Five of Swords in its reversal is, again, not going back to situations that cause conflict, not going back to try to get closure, understanding that closure is something that you create for your own self, and being able to move from a state of gratitude and create this closure for yourself as you proceed forward from this point. This could also speak toward the reconsideration of that Judgment card in its reversal, which we will get to in just a moment. Continuing to get clarity right now between this Magician energy and this Ten of Cups in its reversal. Really having this moment of regret or feeling some loss about some future outcome that you desired, but really not letting that hold you back, using this as an activation point to continue to build in the wake of this experience or feeling. May I please get one card to clarify? We have clarification coming here with Truth. With Truth. So what we're really seeing here is there's some circumstances or situations where you're really just allowing yourself to see things with honesty, looking at some situations that you had a different desired outcome on, and understanding that the truth just does not accommodate what that future outcome is, or that something about that future plan had to be removed because now you have the full optics on the situation. And using this moment not to hold you in this space, but really to build this as an activation point, moving forward in a more honest, clear-eyed expression of what you know is true, to build the things that you truly want for yourself as you go forward from this point. Continuing to get clarity on these points right now between the Ten of Cups in its reversal and this very powerful combination of a transformation cycle coming to a completion as you go through the healing, relinquishing or letting go of some future outcome that you had in plan, understanding that this is a part of your transformation process that is going to lead you to deeper healing. May I please have one card to clarify? We have clarification coming, and this makes a lot of sense with this Ace of Swords in its reversal. So this is feeling a bit painful. Transformation processes are never easy. This is feeling like a moment of surrender, that you're surrendering and accepting the situation as such. You're accepting what you are seeing. You're accepting this transformation, but also understanding that this point of acceptance is leading you to a higher victory at that point of acceptance. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, these very powerful cards of the Judgment card in its reversal with the Five of Swords in its reversal. So really having this moment of reconsideration, making a different choice for yourself, potentially choosing not to go back to situations or circumstances that were just causing conflict, not needing to go back to get the resolution or the closure that you need, but just making different choices as you go forward from this point. May I please get one card to clarify? This is a Seven of Cups issue. So one of the issues that's potentially coming up right now is not necessarily that you're going back to old situations to make decisions, or the fact that you're reconsidering. It's what you're really going to do now. Because what we're really seeing here is as you're allowing this cycle to close and as you're not going back to the old situations, it's like all these new doors open up in terms of what those new plans are going to be for yourself going forward. And this is really a moment where you're really going to want to sit and work on your manifestations. Make sure that you're operating from a place where you're not feeling feeling the overwhelm of the choices to go for thus far, but really kind of giving yourself the space to really sit and ask yourself what it is that you're truly seeking as you go forward from this point is going to help you with any feelings of overwhelm that you're currently experiencing. Continuing to get clarity between this Five of Swords in its reversal and the Moon card. So for many of you, you are not going back to old situations. You're not going back to old conflicts. You are feeling like you've got all the resolution you need because you've got some deep truth that's come to the surface. You've now opened your eyes have been seen. You've gotten some kind of insight or download that's helping you have full clarity on those things. And that's a moment that you're just saying, I'm good. I don't need to go back to them. I've seen everything I need to see. I know everything I need to know. Clarity has come towards you at this moment. May I please get one card to clarify? We've got clarification coming here with the Sun in its reversal. So this is something that is creating, this would explain why the Star is in its reversal. This is something that is a little hard to bear. There is something here that's made you rather upset about the full understanding or appreciation or acknowledgement of it. You're letting yourself see the truth. It's not a pleasant experience, but that's also one of the reasons you're not necessarily going back to the things that you now have the truth on, because you're understanding that that's just not where you're going to find any positive outcome or any positive joy. And that's why you're allowing yourself to have this moment of closure, giving yourself the opportunity to see the truth or the writing on the wall. Continuing to get to clarity right now between the Moon in its reversal and the Ace of Swords. Allowing yourself really to see the moment of truth around a circumstance or situation, allowing that truth to embody, allowing this to be a moment of surrender as you accept these truths that may have been hard or difficult to bear, but also accepting this point of victory as you understand that these are the truth and letting that guide you as you go forward from this point. May I please get one card to clarify? Clarification. The reason why you're allowing this truth to happen, the reason why you're accepting the truth is because you're looking to build new foundations. That you understand that a strong foundation can only be one where the truth is evident. And you understand that by accepting these truths and surrendering to them, you're allowing for new foundations to be built that will be built upon truth. And that is the moment of success in this surrender. Continuing to get clarity on these points right now, getting clarification of a bit of the overwhelm that you may be feeling right now with this Seven of Cups and the Sun in its reversal. So being able to move forward from this point, feeling a little bit of uncertainty as to what the future holds, feeling some anxiety about making the wrong choice, allowing this moment, again, if you're feeling like this, to really sit and make sure that you're manifesting what you want to manifest and that you know what it is that you're going after, but also still feeling a bit of that sadness or grief or anxiety about potentially making the wrong choice and this creating a bit of frustration for you right now. May I please get one card to clarify? Clarification, time. Time is your ally here. This is what we are seeing. And understanding right now, one of the things I think you're feeling and understanding is, even though you may be feeling a moment of overwhelm and some anxiety around it, you also understand that time is your ally here, that you do not need to rush into these choices, that you can take all the time in the world in terms of being able to determine what it is that you need to move forward with at this point, and feeling like time is your ally even as you go through some of these periods of grief or anxiety as you choose to make the right decision going forward. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now with the Sun in its reversal, but the Three of Pentacles. So feeling sad about some things that you're being let go of, potentially feeling some of this grief or loss today, but also working very hard to build these new foundations, even in the light of some of this grief and anxiety that you are feeling. May I please get one card to clarify? Clarification coming here with love to see it. This is why you're feeling grief or anxiety, is because this is a tower moment that you're passing through, babes. This was a tower moment. This was something that you're really seeing with clear eyes right now, understanding that as you move forward from this point to make these new foundations, you're doing it in the wake of some huge crisis that you experienced, something that was not aligned to your path, and understanding now that even though you're feeling the grief about whatever caused this tower moment, you're allowing this moment for new, strong, stable foundations to be made. It's feeling a little bittersweet because you have to confront the tower and all of the trauma from that past moment, even as you're trying to build these new foundations. And that is something that is going to take a little time and effort to navigate from an emotional perspective, even though you're moving in the right direction. Final card of clarity between these two incredibly powerful cards right now. Temperance and the Tower in its reversal. So understanding that you are still navigating a lot of the trauma or experiences that caused a tower moment in your past, but giving yourself the time and space to rebuild from this point, understanding that this is a moment of recovery, and giving yourself the space and the time in order to truly recover from these moments in the way that is necessary. May I please get one card to clarify? Final card of clarification. We love it right now because what we're really seeing here is the Nine of Pentacles. So building your own joy, building on your own sense of comfort, pouring this time and attention into your own cup, creating this space of safety for yourself and stability, because the stability you're really building for yourself right now is for yourself, and creating that desired outcome is what is pushing you forward right now. Your perception right now is doing what you can in the here and now to create this environment for you, and understanding that that is going to be the stabilizing thing that helps you even as you go through some of the experiences of trauma that are still kind of going through from these tower moments that you are now moving away from. Final card, bottom of the deck on this reading right now, is there is some issue around the Seven of Pentacles, being able to find a way to kind of work functionally through this right now. Potentially something around those tower moments that you've been experiencing, or some of that star energy in its reversal was causing some difficulty in doing work, but putting a lot of concentration or over concentration right now in what is potentially blocking you, or really asking yourself how to work in the most effective way possible, is also something that you're putting into a lot of consideration right now, particularly as it relates to really trying to find the place that you're going to be able to work as functionally as possible. That is our daily collective read for the day. Thank you so much for being here as we had it. Just a reminder, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can book one on my website, graystrega.com. I wish you guys have a beautiful day. And as always, we will do this again tomorrow.